Hello. As you know, technology has been changing rapidly over the past 10 to 20 years, which has led to significant changes in the workplace. 20 years ago, an employee may check their email only while sitting at their desk during their normally scheduled business hours. Now, employees have the ability to check their work email from anywhere around the world and around the clock. But what does this mean for our workplace? What does this mean for our employees? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Please allow me a few minutes to explain the advantages and disadvantages of technology in the workplace and give a few recommendations of practical applications we can use, especially in light of recent times. Over a year ago, when the coronavirus was deemed a global pandemic, many companies, much like your own, had to pivot and have all their employees work from home as long as it made practical sense for their field of work. There have been some benefits to switching to working from home, such as increased productivity, cost savings for both employees and employers, and the health benefits that come along with working from home, as stated in an article by Courtney in 2021. For example, employees who work from home now have control over their health since they're eating out for breakfast and lunch less and do not need to commute to work. With the time back not needing to commute, employees now have more time to exercise. Both of these lead to benefits such as having lower blood pressure, less susceptible to depression, as well as having lower cholesterol and blood sugar levels. Not only does working from home increase employee health, but it also helps reduce our carbon footprint and decrease the possibility of automotive accidents. Additionally, this does allow us to hire talent that is not constrained to living in one particular geographic location. In addition to these benefits, there are also some drawbacks to having employees working from home, as I'll discuss from an article by Moore that was published in March of 2021. Many employees have to convert their personal homes into workstations while also trying to help other family members adjust to this new norm. Because all the technology comes with cons, one is when working from home, it may be difficult for our employees to turn off when they're working, as it may impact their personal life as well. Additionally, with the loss of employee interaction, networking and ad hoc learning has also decreased. So now what do we do? What do we do? We start thinking about returning to the office. How do we take what we learned and experienced over the past year and make a plan to move forward? Here are my recommendations for the practical applications we can use to help better serve our employees and our business. The first recommendation would be to allow our employees to choose to work in a flexible work environment and flexible work hours as they choose where and when to work, whether that's in the office or at home, and on particular days based off of whatever their professional or personal needs may be. This, of course, would come with accountability and the ability to still deliver results despite their location, while ensuring that they're also not meeting any key meetings required for their job. If the employee does begin to underproduce or even overproduce by working too many hours, that of course would lead to a conversation with their manager with what is best to move forward. Perhaps an hours work tracking mechanism is an option as well. Another recommendation I would offer is informal lunch and learns and optional social hours where work is not discussed. This would allow employees to connect regardless of their location, learn from one another, and continue to network. Hosting quarterly office meetings and social event in person when everyone is comfortable will also aid in helping our employees stay engaged and connected with one another. More impactful, however, will be how our leadership team leads in these areas and the expectations that they set for their team. If an employee sees that others only get ahead by working 10 to 12 hours a day and working in person, they're going to be more susceptible to overworking and commuting into the office. On the flip side, if our leadership practices what they preach by respecting the boundaries that we set before them by working 8 hours and allowing a flexible work environment, our direct reports are going to follow. When managers intentionally connect with their direct reports and lead by example, whether they're in person or remote, employees will be more connected and motivated in their roles to perform well. By utilizing the technology that we have, the lessons that we've learned, and giving choices to our employees, these changes will increase our employee satisfaction. With a focus on accountability of job performance and the overall wellness of our employees, which will directly impact our organization and our retention, I believe these applications have the capability to make a positive impact for our business. For your reference, I provided reference sheets for you to refer to the various research cited. Thank you.